Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Which Way 101. Today we are going over the mineral salt, the history of it, and the witchcraft uses and properties. If you would like to support this channel, hit the subscribe button and look in the description below for other ways to support this channel. Special shout out to my patrons. Without you all, I would never be able to do this. And special shout out to every single person who is subscribed. You folks, like all of you all, have absolutely amazed me. Thank you so much for all your support. Anyways, on to the video. There have been archaeological finds of humans producing salt in various locations dating back to about 6000 BC, which is in the Neolithic era. Before humans understood how to extract salt from the sea, people most likely looked for natural salt deposits from caves and looking around beaches for areas that had water drained, leaving traces of salt that humans gathered. Salt is essential to human survival. Not only does salt flavor food, but salt is essential in different forms of food preservation. A lot of towns and cities were created to ensure salt production, which also led to different trade routes. Ancient Egyptians used a mineral called nitron. This is a salt that forms naturally in various locations around the world. It is speculated that Jericho was established due to the proximity of fresh water and to the Dead Sea, which provided salt. While in West Africa, the Kingdom of Ghana, they traded gold and ivory and other goods to enable the kingdom to flourish, and they traded those goods for salt. Due to the need for salt to preserve food, the government put taxes on the selling of salt. In France, a tax called gabelle is said to have been a major reason behind the French Revolution, which started in 1789 and ended in 1794. Due to salt's ability, a lot of religions use salt as a symbol of purification and protection, with some Christians using salt in the water to cleanse a person being baptized from sins and as a symbol of new life. While other cultures and religions use salt as an offering for various gods and goddesses. Nowadays, there is salt in everything, and more widely available for almost everyone. I say almost everyone due to knowing many people on a low sodium or low salt diet for various reasons, such as high blood pressure or heart disease, just to name a few. Potassium chloride is used as a salt substitute, but should not be consumed by anyone with kidney disease, heart failure, or diabetes. There is also salt-free herb blends that are wonderful for flavoring foods for those who have low sodium diets. Salt has been used and so prized that the word salary is Latin for salt, giving way to the debate of, was salt used to pay people? Some historians say yes, while others say no. I wasn't there, and I do not know, but I think it is possible as part of one's pay hundreds of years ago. When exploring how salt is extracted, you can understand that where salt is extracted gives other properties to the salt, which can help strengthen spells or rituals. For example, salt mined from the earth will have properties more aligned with the forests, rocks, roots, it's all area dependent, and more. While volcanic salt will have more properties aligned with fire and lava. However, all salts have strong protection energies and properties. Today, one can buy salt of pretty much every color you can think of. I, however, enjoy picking and choosing herbs or other things to help me color the salt, while adding even more properties to strengthen the spells or rituals, or however I've decided to use the salt. I enjoy using a mortar and pestle to help me color the salt and add properties. For example, if I want to do an abundance spell, I will add fresh basil to enable me to have the properties of basil, making the salt even stronger for those kinds of spells. If I have no fresh basil, I will use dried basil. This does not color the salt as much as fresh herbs would do, but the salt will gain the properties of whatever herbs used to help color that salt. Salt has been used for hundreds of years to preserve and flavor food, making this ingredient have protective properties. Salt is obtained by the ocean where the water is evaporated and rendered free of bad bacteria, thus making it safe for us humans to use. The other way to obtain salt is locating and extracting from salt mines, which is considered the safest form of mining. Because of how we get salt, it can be debated that salt has properties from water, lunar rays, and solar rays. Salt tends to be used in prosperity, abundance, and protection spells, rituals, kitchen magic, and in so many more ways. A simple circle of salt is said to be very powerful against most forms of evil or malice. The elements associated with the mineral salt can be debated. Most think salt is only associated with the earth element. However, I believe salt has an association to the element water, due to the sea salt. And due to the process of cleansing sea salt, I believe the element fire is also associated with salt, not just the element water. Salt is used for so many things, life celebrations, with some wedding ceremonies using bread and salt to symbolize prosperity and even commitment. In ancient Rome, many brides and grooms held salt during the wedding ceremony while exchanging vows to symbolize the enduring and unbreakable commitment to the marriage. Salt is also commonly used in housewarming celebrations, sometimes paired with other housewarming gifts, such as bread, sugar, wine, and even burning of sage or giving a smudging kit as a gift. Some cultures will give salt to travelers as a sign of respect. In the Middle Ages, 580 to about 1500 AD, salt was used for preserving a lot of meats to enable people to eat during the hardest times of the year, the cold season, that nothing grows, and the animals are usually on the lean side. To learn more how salt has helped shape the world during the 1700s and 1800s, look to the channel Townsends. They explain how salt helped to feed many people through salted pork and other 18th century techniques. Their salt pork video will be linked in the description below. For anyone who's wanting to learn more about the use of salt during the 1700s and 1800s, particularly here in America. As we can clearly see, salt is literally what has kept humans alive since we first learned how to obtain salt and what miracles it created for humankind as a whole. The gods and goddesses that have ties to and connecting to salt will vary. All gods and goddesses that have an association with the ocean, rivers, or lakes all have ties to the mineral salt. Salt that has been harvested from salt mines have connections to all gods and goddesses that have ties to salt through the earth. And salt that has been cleansed through fire have connections to all gods and goddesses that have connections to both salt and fire, making salt one of the most versatile items within the witchcraft world. Unsurprisingly, salt is connected to the root chakra. Here's a list of some of the properties that salt has: abundance, banishment, consecration of items, empowerment, energy, grounding, healing, breaking and setting of hexes, knowledge, life, money, prosperity, protection, purification, wealth, and well-being. Overall, it can be stated that salt has literally kept humans alive and thriving from the moment that we discovered it to now. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. I realize that some of the witchcraft and the history got a little mixed up, but I felt that that was necessary for this video, especially considering the particular mineral that we are talking about. It has literally helped shape humankind. If you've made it this far, hit that subscribe button and make sure to click that bell notification. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for getting this far. And thank you all to all my subscribers and channel sponsors. You all mean the world to me. Thank you all so much. See you next time.